Welcome back to the Other Side podcast. Today we got Young God Ivo. I said that right?
Yeah,
Young God Ivo.
That's right.
Pleasure, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
As this is your first interview, right? Or
Yeah.
so you have a wild story that we were trying so hard not to tell off air because I never heard it. I know you and Kwani go back a little bit.
Yeah, that's
But so for those who don't know, you were a rapper, just kind of like a pretty well-known guy in New York, got locked up for 6 years, got released in March, and now you're back doing your thing.
That's
so,
right. And it feel good as a motherfucker.
That's good, bro. And you look good. I was saying to myself, like, bro, imagine like not like having to assimilate to today's world after 6 years. Like, there's so much fucked up shit in the last, like COVID and everything. It's just crazy.
Whoa.
But all right, bro. Let's get this started. So talk about definitely everything what you had going on before prison. That before all we get into that. What you got going on? What was the music like?
I mean, basically, I was just a young nigga, you know, coming up in the streets and shit, trying to give a shot at music. I ain't never really take it too serious. Nah, but that was just something I like to do, you know. So I threw out a few projects that was kind of, you know, successful at the time, you know. Especially considering my age, I was a little nigga, so I was really, you know, getting a little bit of clout, getting a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? But I was still in the streets, so a lot of that shit caught up with me. You know what I'm saying? Because we really out here doing this shit for real. This wasn't just music. You know what I mean? And that took a toll on me, you know? Sent me away. But I had to do what I had to do.
Of course. Yeah, you think like there's just like the flashy sense of the music scene and like you trying to impress all your friends and like just the whole scene, everyone's got to one up each other. That kind of all was part of it.
I never really thought of it like that because I never see myself as an artist back in the days. I
Oh,
was
no?
still me. I was still Ivo in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a couple, you know, videos on YouTube, but it's like I wasn't no fucking rapper yet. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't successful. I wasn't, you know, had a deal with nothing. So I still had to deal with the streets. And we gonna tend to that the best way we could. You know? And when you really all the way with this shit, you gonna pay for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but growing up from Franklin, you feel me? A lot of people don't know. For those who don't know, you are from Franklin and Lincoln, right?
That's a fact.
Definitely.
Big LB.
That way. But you feel me? Growing up with people around you, artists like Light Fever, Todd Black, even Eli Frost, now that he coming up, like, how did that make you feel like you had to change your grind because you ain't take rapping serious at first, you feel me?
I mean, just even considering like we had a shot, you know, bring it back the past. We had a shot, but unfortunately we got put away. And just sitting back, watching a lot of my peers, you know, gaining success from music. You know what I'm saying? These is dudes that I really had personal connections with. You know what I mean? So I felt like that's something I definitely got to go home and, you know, put my all into. And I'm here, I'm putting my effort into it.
Definitely.
And so start how so what did you get locked up for? And it was all the same sentence that you served?
Yeah, I mean, it's a, you know, it's various charges. Really, it started off with a simple possession, a gun charge, which led to the, you know, doing ballistics. And it came back to a couple, let's say, incidents on that weapon that I was locked up for. So, you know, I got charged with that. The victims that was shot with that weapon as well. And in the course of sitting up, fighting my case at the time, I had caught another indictment for conspiracy with my niggas from my block and all that, and I'm saying the ops and all that. You heard? So that was another case they threw on me and shit. But for the most part, going through the trials, the tribulations and shit, you know, getting lawyers and all that together, I ended up copping out the 7 years for, you know, for everything at once. And I did 6 out of that.
So for those who don't know, you got locked up on a gang indictment, a pretty big one at that time too. So can you just explain to the fans who don't understand what a gang indictment actually is?
I mean, a gang indictment, that's basically where they wrap, you know, a number of dudes up from whatever hood or whatever set. And they'll charge motherfuckers with conspiracy usually. And conspiracy, what that basically is all they need for you is proof that you and your man conspired to commit crimes. You know what I'm saying? Which could be a, you know, it's various degrees. Conspiracy 1, conspiracy 2, conspiracy 3, you know what I'm saying? I was charged with conspiracy 2. You know what I mean? But yeah, once you get indicted and all that, boy, you know, real niggas know how that shit go.
Definitely. So, how'd you assimilate, you feel me, coming from being in the street to going to jail? Because a lot of people say, like, you got to change your whole lifestyle once you in there. It's a completely different life, feel me? So, how did that affect you, feel me, your first couple of years or first couple of months in there?
I mean, for the most part, you heard, I was in jail. I went into jail with the attitude like, nigga, I'm about to do this time, nigga, you heard, and I'm gonna keep it so. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with a lot of the bullshit I was doing in the streets. You know, that shit don't just hide, you know what I'm saying, go away because you in jail no more, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said though, I was going through it, putting on. You know what I'm saying? Just know, nigga, it's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna be the man.
That way.
You know what I'm saying? I was up there focusing up. I wasn't out there fucking off. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, getting high, doing dumb shit. I made it my business to get my mind right, my body right, my racks up. You know what I mean? And I'm back, like I said.
Crazy thing is, we was definitely talking about that earlier. Now that you're talking about mind, body, racks, even all of that, like how jail, even though it is crazy, unfortunate, a lot of people don't want to go there, it does build a lot of opportunity because you said you started reading books up there, like, you feel me? You said you got into that, you changed, like, touch bases on that. Like, what did you read up there, you feel me? How did that, you feel me, change how you are now?
It was a lot of shit I did, you know, as far as getting myself together, reading self-help shit, just taking a lot of shit from little shit, you understand what I mean? So I was with a lot of big homies, you know, just good dudes. And I was also fortunate enough to gain wisdom and, you know, just soak up knowledge from these dudes. These is real official gangsters, you know what I'm saying? These is niggas that got life in jail, you heard? That's got 25 years in their sentence, you heard? That got 20 more to do.
Mm-hmm.
So these is legendary people, you know what I mean, that I was amongst. I mean, I guess it kind of just rubbed off on me. I was always a, you know, stand-up individual. But when you got the benefit of being around somebody that really lit this shit, you heard? That really, you know what I'm saying, got genuine love for you. Y'all build a genuine bond. It just help you, you know, see shit differently.
Definitely. And I feel like that's the best outcome you could have because people like even Nelson Mandela said that shit when he first went to jail. Like, yo, I went in there, I met 100,000 of me's, you feel me? And all they did was make me a better person. Because a lot of people come back from that shit a little dumber than they went in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the fact that you came out on the grind, doing what you got to do, I mean, hey, make you different from a lot of people.
Yeah, most definitely, you know? I ain't not like these dudes, you heard? And it's gonna show.
But
Can you explain explain the experience a little better? Because I don't know anything about it. So you were upstate New York.
Yeah.
And that's
at
where,
first, you know, while I was fighting my case, I was on Rikers Island.
and that's fucking brutal, right? I've heard.
Yeah. You know, that's just sticky down there. But if you somebody, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nothing to worry about, really. You know what I'm saying? But after I got sentenced and all that, I got shipped upstate New York, you know, and I got shipped to various jails for multiple reasons, disciplinary, all types of shit, you heard? So it's like, nigga, like I said, for the most part, I was just up there doing what I had to do, bro. I knew I was coming home, nigga. Even though I was around lifers and all that, they showed me a different perspective because it's like, yo, look, don't take this shit for granted, nigga. You with people that is doing the same shit you was doing out there, but they just so happen to get caught and now they'll never be able to go home, you know what I'm saying? For simple shit, robberies, shootings. You know what I'm saying? Free the guys, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what those people who had like 25 years to life sentences, like how, you know what I mean? How do they, like, it just sucks.
I mean, yeah, it really do.
Like, how do you put a smile on your face at that
It's
point?
the same shit every day, but I bet a lot of strong motherfuckers that made it home after 25 years, you heard? After 30 years, after 40 years. Gangsters.
Damn.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
that's
I tilt my hat to dudes like that because I did the time. So I know what it's like to be in there for X amount of years. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? That shit is horrible, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine to do that shit for 40 years, 30 years.
Damn.
I mean, the overall experience, was it was horrible, would you say? Or it was like bearable or what?
I mean, to a nigga like me, it was bearable, really, because, you know, it showed me how strong I am. The conditions I was able to live under, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you unfamiliar with the conditions, of course it's gonna be, you know, hard to really live under them. You uncomfortable. But once you know what I'm saying, come to terms that, yo, I gotta be here, boy, you heard? I'm gonna make the best out of this. Because at the end of the day, it's like, this is not my life, boy, you heard? I don't gotta be in here being weird. I'm not no weird nigga, you heard? I'm not gonna lose myself in this motherfucker, but I kept it tall. Came home, I'm still standing on business. You know what I'm saying? I only been home, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks, a month. So it's like, we back.
How you feel like the rap game and just even the streets itself changed since you've been gone?
Yeah, most definitely. Niggas is weird. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the simplest way to put it.
All types of ways, man. Like, niggas is just emotional. Niggas is clout chasers. Niggas is
It wasn't always like that?
I mean, of course it's been always like that. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But as far as I could see, like, before I went away, I'm saying, I guess because we was young niggas was still trying to, like, develop their ways and all that. But as me coming back home now where niggas is grown and you still a dick rider or you still, you know what I'm saying, nobody or that's you, boy, you heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's you. I don't want nothing to do with that. And that's a lot of these internet niggas, these niggas on the internet want to be dissing niggas and taking cheap shots, you heard, for some publicity or some clout. I don't got to do none of that.
I ain't gonna front. Like, I don't know. Even me, I'm mad young, but I'm stuck with old ways. Like, a lot of shit nowadays be strange, bro. Like, no character at all. Like, bro, people really be bugging for no reason, bro.
Not for nothing. I'm gonna bring up, just because that's trending right now, the motherfucking Bushwick niggas. We gonna get to that too.
Oh
I want y'all niggas to know. Y'all niggas is wiped out. That's a fact.
The Bushwick shit is crazy.
Y'all niggas is wiped out.
So basically, 6ix9ine just did an interview with Academics. And he had like real street people from Bushwick, allegedly. I don't know them. But you feel me? And they was like, yo, like, we don't jack rats, but this the only jack.
I saw that.
They went out crazy.
Y'all niggas is doing too much, man. Y'all making the town look crazy, man. That's not the culture over here, man. You heard? Yeah. I'm from the other side. You heard?
Word.
Yeah, fuck the other side. Gangster.
That side though, not this side.
Yeah, that side, not this side. But nah, like,
that's so funny.
Even with that, like, do you feel like the culture just changed completely? Like, or it was always going in that direction?
I mean, the direction picked up, you heard, because I wasn't home for when niggas start doing all this, you know, geeking off perks like that, you heard? Even though niggas been doing perks.
Yeah.
As far as my generation, you heard? Like, niggas is doing pills and all that, you heard? But it seemed like everybody on perks right now, you heard? And
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed like these bitches is crazy out here too, you heard?
I was about to say, yo, don't let me get started. I mean, I love bottle girls, but bottle girls do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I missed waves, bro.
You missed some shit.
This is what I'm saying. I missed waves. So everybody was able to, you know what I'm saying, catch their wave, you heard? Advance.
Yo, this is just shout out 420. Ross is fucked up right now.
Yeah, we got myself Ross.
We finally get Ross. Look, his lungs is collapsing.
Nah, bro.
My son got a beard. Like, he trying to chase weed with liquor. Look at him. But nah, back to you. You feel me? You saying we missed waves? Like, what's going on with that, man?
But you think people are taking drugs more now than they were when you were?
As far as my people, like I see, niggas wasn't doing perks around me. I don't do drugs like that, you heard? So, but now it's I guess it's cool.
Yeah, drug culture definitely did change a lot.
Yeah, every culture changed because the fashion changed. You know what I'm saying, if you ain't got mics on, boy, what you doing outside, boy? Around me, boy, you heard?
I got a question. What do you think of, like, I think especially like the drill scene, but I think like parts of me feels like hip hop's in general. Like, do you feel that the message is like kind of fucked now? Or like, do you think the culture is good and healthy, or it's kind of like everybody just wants clout? They'll do the drugs and the whatever else, this and whatever they need to, just whatever's cool.
That's a good question. You know?
And then if you don't mind, just get in the mic a bit.
That's a good question, you know, because when I came home, just looking on YouTube and stuff, people showing me videos and all that. I'm like, yeah, this shit cool, you heard? Everybody gang and all that, because that's what we was doing. I came up on that gangster. So, but on a bigger note, though, I do see it where it is corrupting, because it's like, damn, all the little niggas, right? You got little niggas listening to K-Flock. I'm in the hood the other day. You got little kids out there, gra boom, you heard? I'm like, these little niggas ain't even on, like, these little niggas ain't even in middle school yet, you heard? Gangster.
They don't know what they're saying.
They don't even know what they talking about, but I see a lot of the shorties that's coming up, though, them niggas on timing, you heard? Gangster, like, I'm talking about 15, 14. These little niggas out here really on it, bro. And I give it to them little niggas because I remember being that age, but they got a little bit more resources now. You gotta think about it. I wasn't home for when niggas caught waves, so the young niggas, big homies done caught waves. They big homies done got money. You know what I'm saying? And guns is around, drugs is around. Yo, here, y'all little niggas here. Yo, fashion is around your head. So I see a lot of shit like that happening, yo.
But you know what I find crazy? So like me and Ross, we usually talk about how we feel like drill music is affecting kids and all that, and how it's basically the argument that the government all that is even trying to have. Is drill music the cause of this, or is this causing drill music to get out of hand? You get what I'm saying?
This the culture. First of all, you know what I'm saying? This shit not gonna stop, you heard? This is just being publicized now, like, because it's interesting.
Wait, so what's not gonna stop?
Drilling. Motherfuckers ain't gonna stop dissing niggas. Niggas ain't gonna stop killing niggas. Yeah. When will this ever stop? It's only picking up, as you can see. The numbers don't lie, especially in New York City. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
ever
bro.
since 2020, ever since COVID, the violence, you know what I'm saying, skyrocketed, you heard? Niggas start coming off the porch, drill rapping, whatever. And that been probably responsible for a lot more beef, a lot more murders, because niggas just be talking shit. Niggas is smoking on niggas they don't even know, you heard? You getting your people,
terrible.
you getting your people tore up for that. I'm saying, but we standing on business over here, so I ain't gonna smoke on nobody I don't know.
Exactly. I got a question. What age were you when you just started doing like wild shit that could get you in trouble?
I mean, when I first started really like coming outside and really like skipping school, smoking weed and all that, I was like 12, gangster.
Me too.
That's when I was fucking bitches,
Me too.
smoking weed, cutting school, gangster.
Jeez.
Whoa.
All of our shit started about 7th grade year.
Whoa, 7th grade. Whoa.
7th grade year. That's what all that shit
We
started.
living fast out here, bro. I was in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Whoa. By 13, we done got guns in our hands. We beefing, gangster.
But
one of my sons got shot at 13, you heard?
see?
And that's when it was beef, you heard? And I've been warring since 13.
So this has been happening, and you think it'll just well be continued?
That's life. That was life for me. As soon as I could remember, as soon as I hit my teens, I was getting cases. You know what I'm saying? Beefing with niggas.
But that's
fucking bitches just getting lit. You heard? I was a young nigga out here wilding.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't know, your story is a little different. Cause for instance, like a lot of these people, they jumping off the porch, they starting their own problems. What I wanted to ask you when you came up is what you feel about generational problems, you know, being where you from, you know? You know what I'm getting into, you feel me? Like, I feel like a lot of the problems you had, you kind of grew up into it.
I mean, yeah, not necessarily though, because I picked my battles, you heard? So
Can
it's not
I
like
jump in real quick?
So
do you think it's a problem, first of all, that you were doing all this adult activities when you were 12? Is that a bad thing you would say or not?
At that time, I never viewed it as that.
But now,
regular.
as an adult, you had a lot of time to like, you know, smarten up, think about it. You think it was like, that's life, or like that was definitely bad? Like I was a child and was exposed to shit I shouldn't have been.
Yeah, because now that I look at it, right, I look at these little kids and
it's
shit like
up,
that.
Right?
At 12 years old, you see a little girl fucking like, or a little boy out here, like, come on, that's crazy. Like
that definitely is.
I'm saying, like,
yeah,
cutting school, popping pills, smoking weed in the whole. Like I was 12 years old, 13 years old, in them lobbies. You know what I'm saying, serving, you heard, type shit on them blocks, gangster.
So, but I think I'm trying to like ask again what you had to ask, but like, you think when you were doing that shit at 12, it was more so because of like the environment that you were raised in, maybe all your boys were doing it, and it was kind of like you were pressured into it, or really you just kind of grew up faster than everybody else?
Just coming outside, bro. Like on my way to school, like this is what you have to deal with, you know. That's forcing you to come outside. So it's like on your way to school, you seeing what's going on. It's like, all right, niggas selling drugs, niggas throwing hammers, niggas throwing shots, you heard? And it's like, you better pick up, nigga. You better understand what the fuck going on out here, you heard? Or you gonna be a casualty.
Yeah.
Gangster.
But how do you view the people that's a little different from you? Because like I said, on a personal tip, you feel me? Like me knowing you, me knowing your family, like your little brother, he's completely different from you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how do you view that? Like, you happy for that, or you more like
completely different? How?
Like he like to do his things, you know. He on the internet type shit, you heard. But I appreciate everybody for being who they are. You heard? Be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I will respect you for that. Definitely. You don't got to be nobody to impress me or to please me, you heard? Because you know what I'm saying.
I fuck with that. Me too.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, whether what you jacking or what holds you from with religion, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You heard?
And you feel like you always been like that, or jail made you like that? I see you touched on religion. I know religion is a big thing in jail. You feel me? So like, when did you start thinking like that?
I always kind of felt that because it's like I've never been like, racist or just discriminative, you know, or just anybody to bash anybody, you heard? Like, I'm not passing judgment on people because, quite frankly, that's not my business. You know what I mean? It's not affecting me. So if you like to party every weekend, what does that do for me?
Nothing.
Even if you my man, though, you know what I'm saying? If that's not fucking up the script, bro, you heard? Do you, nigga. Really.
Definitely.
Yeah, but usually those people do fuck up, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, those
That's
people
what I'm
definitely
saying.
do fuck
All right,
up.
some niggas you might have to keep a leash on or something. Like, yo,
Yeah.
bro, like, yo, pull up, bro. What the fuck is you doing? But end of the day, nigga, if you like to smoke, you know what I'm saying? Do you, nigga. I don't pop pills, but if you like to fuck around, nigga, go ahead, bro.
What was the when you got released? Was there like a little party, a little celebration?
That nigga definitely had a part.
Yeah,
I'm still not fucking with niggas for that, man.
Nah, I did a little low-key joint, though, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Sure, he's just saying that, bro. There's
Nah.
250 in the club.
Nah, I ain't got to be in no club. Like that.
It definitely was some low-key shit, but you had fun, you feel me?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I earned that. I deserve that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
What was the feeling like?
It was good, you know what I'm saying? Because I came out them doors just knowing, like, I'm about to finally, apply everything I've been learning and working on, bro.
Definitely.
And just, it was easier because just the support I got, I'm grateful enough for that. You know what I mean? I ain't got to be out here robbing and killing niggas right now, you heard?
Yeah.
So it's like, thank the Lord for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working on music. I got other business going on. And, I'm blessed to do that.
I was just about to say that. Fuck it. Let's get to the music tip, man. They heard enough about you for right now. Who you plan on working with now that you out, man?
I mean, that's a good question because it's like I'm open to working with anybody that's, serious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still, upcoming artist, so I'm still trying to establish myself, but I still do have these relationships within the local industry, you heard? But for the most part, nigga, I got my own wave, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas can fuck with me, I'll fuck with whoever.
Tell us, because I know you were talking about before, so I didn't believe it at first. So if you were beefing with Designer, or Designer made a diss track or some shit like that.
I mean, I really can't even really speak. Like, I don't know, because I was up north. I was in jail. And
but what's the
I
story?
get the call. Gangsta, I'm going to tell you right now from the whole mouth where I get the word from. You know? I get the word from a nigga from the Bronx. Or my mother. A nigga from the Bronx I'm in the crib with. I guess his man, he tells me he in the crib with me and shit, you heard? So it's me like, where are you in the crib with you? Yo, this nigga Designer just dropped a diss track about him. So the nigga tell me, and I'm busting it off, like, what the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you all the way from the Bronx. Like, you don't even know what you talking about. Tell y'all niggas, y'all fans, bro, you heard? Mm-hmm. I get the call. I call, you know what I'm saying, my lady, probably like an hour or two later, she confirms it, like, yo, whoa, this nigga got the book going up, everybody dick riding and all that, you heard? But I can't even really tell you about the record because that shit ain't go nowhere. Like, that dude, I don't even know that dude, you heard? This around the time after he dropped Panda. This was 2016 to be exact, you heard? So I never really gave that no really thought because I was doing my time, nigga. And I don't know that, man. You just saying my name. I thought you just signed the deal with something, boy, you heard? Like,
yeah.
I thought Panda was doing pretty well, boy. Like,
that's right when
you worried about some shit you never even been involved in, boy. Like, I never seen you.
Yeah, but isn't that good for you though? Like he was lit at the time. He's giving you some clout. Like, even if it's,
I looked at it like at the point I was in jail, so it was like, nigga, I was going through other shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you shouting me out, nigga, but what the fuck I'm gonna do with that right now, nigga? Fuck
I got other shit.
I'm gonna get you for real. I ain't gonna rap about it with you, nigga. We ain't even gonna talk.
Exactly.
Yeah, gangster.
Yeah, I heard. So it's like, because I always think about if I was in prison, I always have a lot of time. I would just be plotting like what I would do when I get out. But I heard it's like, when you're in prison, you don't even think about it. Like, it's like a whole different world, and you got your own problems in there. You're not even worried about getting out. So did you spend a lot of your time kind of planning and plotting, or was it really just, I'll figure that out when it comes, I just gotta?
Nah, definitely I was in there plotting as a motherfucker, like, just trying to take everything from everything, really. And I say that like watching TV, just seeing different lives and stuff like that they was showing on TV and shit. Just learning about real estate, learning about the music business, just learning about women, all type of shit. It's a lot of shit I was going through as well. Life don't stop just because I was incarcerated. So I just tried to take everything and, really make everything better, I guess. You heard?
Just kind of like, yeah, wisen up, educate yourself.
Yeah.
Were you reading a lot?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't no bookworm or nothing, but when I found some time, I was definitely in them books studying.
Yeah.
So even hearing your music and the way you speak now, your vocabulary changed a lot. Is that due to you reading this shit? Like you feel like it made your music better as an artist now that you have more shit to speak about because you know more shit?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like the books had a lot to do with it, but I always had a kind of like a vocabulary since young, and I give a lot of that to TV, really. Gangsta TV captions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hack.
Really.
To read when you don't want to.
Really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
That's very fun. But also, like, I just think thinking. If you just think about things in silence or whenever, you're kind of able to like formulate thoughts better. So when you do speak, it's a lot more effortless. And I think that's when you're in prison, that's something a lot of people probably experience. The ones that are like not fucking around doing God knows what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get a lot of time just to think.
That's true.
You know?
And that's how I guess it is kind of effortless for me to even rap now as well, because that's something I had a lot of time to develop. I had time to work on my craft. I was in my cell 23 and 1. You know what I'm saying? I was in a max security prison.
Oh,
you know
wow.
What I'm saying? Gangster, it was times I was keep locked. It was times where I had to, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't come out or nothing.
You were keep locked?
Yeah, that's
What's
when
that?
they lock you down, you know what I'm saying? You can't come out or nothing, you heard? So
Is
it's
that
basically
like
like a box, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy shit.
And that's 24 hours of the day.
Yeah, you in your cell, 23 and 1. Basically, if you want to go outside, if you want to go outside for an hour, you know what I'm saying, you go outside 6, 7 in the morning, you heard? If you want to go outside for that hour.
Damn, that's early as fuck.
Type of shit.
In New York, upstate, bro.
Yeah,
just like-
and it's probably cold
Yeah,
as fuck.
Go do some pull-ups, some dips or something, you heard?
And the cold, oh
Yeah.
my god.
Nah, I noticed, bro. I didn't know you before this, but you definitely look big. Did you do some, like...
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that nigga was scrawny as fuck.
Yeah, that's fire,
Yeah, I had to get my weight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, about fucking time. Word.
Yeah.
So tell us about the plan that you have going forward that you were kind of formulating while you were in.
If you can speak about it.
I mean, it was kind of like simple because I knew music was my path. That's my passion. That's my calling. And I got the ambition. I got the will. I got the resources. It's just like all the cars lead to music, bro. I'm saying I don't have to sell bricks, bro. I don't have to be the fucking top scammer, bro. I'm saying niggas is getting rich off bullshit music.
Yeah.
So how I'm not gonna be able to get some
Do you
dollars
find
off
that you're able, like, your brand and your music is able to connect with like the young generation, the generation that like you want to go after?
I mean, most definitely, because if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you from my ends, you know what I'm saying? This shit is factual.
Yeah.
And just even my story, my personality, on a personal level.
Yeah.
Before you see me as an artist, though, you know what I'm saying? If you get an understanding with me, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, you'll take a liking, you heard? And just how I'm coming on the records, niggas know what's up.
I'm
Like,
just
they
afraid
know how
that
I'm coming. I'm not no drill rapper or nothing, but I'm talking what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm about to
And-
bring
and
that
I'm
up.
talking what's going on in the streets, you heard?
I was definitely about to bring that up. Off camera, you said you don't see yourself as a drill rapper at all.
I don't.
So what type of artist do you perceive yourself as?
I mean, I don't want to box myself in and say I'm this one particular artist because as of right now, I don't even have the content out to even call out, you heard?
Yeah, definitely.
So as of right now, I'm just on the grind, you heard? I'm from them blocks, Brooklyn, New York. This is Brooklyn, New York music. You could relate to this from anywhere if you from the streets. Any ghetto, you could be in fucking Peru. If you from the trenches, you heard, you know what the fuck going on. Gangster.
Definitely.
Yeah. And so obviously, like, it's fucked up, but there is some value in talking about just the topics that people want to hear right now. They want to hear about the drone. They want to hear about like taking drugs, shit like that. Is there anything that what is the music that you want out there? Like, what's the message that you want to send You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like, are you against
I
dissing?
like to just throw out good music, feel good music. Some niggas can get a vibe to. You know what I'm saying? Every day it don't gotta be no kill shit, you heard? Like, we'll talk about that because that's what we, you know what I'm saying?
So nowadays, bro, I feel like everybody that's like it's insane to me. They don't know how to talk about anything but killing or but drilling.
It's no real longevity in that. It's
Yeah.
cool right now, you know what I'm saying? That's for the shorties right now. That's for the, you know what I'm saying? The young niggas. I respect the young niggas. They really going crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? And they really active. So it's like, I tilt my hat to them boys. They ain't just talking about that shit gangster. But
But they're all getting locked up.
yeah, because that's what come with this shit. If you gonna really be a drill rapper, if you gonna really be living what you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you better be ready to do that time or something. You better be ready to come with it. When your homie died, when you die or when you get hit, you better be ready to get back.
So then is it my question is like
You about to go in there?
nah. My question is it even worth it? Like being a drill rapper, if you're just gonna get locked. If you're telling me if you're gonna be a drill rapper and you're gonna be rapping about it and living this life, no matter how glorious it is, you're gonna get locked up at some point.
I'm just saying, be you, bro. If you not no fucking killer, because the killer not gonna advertise his killings, you heard?
But these people do, is what I'm saying.
All right, but real niggas know better than that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got jokers that might get away with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas ain't believable anyway. You know what I mean? But it's cool because this the culture. So niggas do want to hear gra gra boom. Nigga, that's what's going on, you know? Like, I know what it feel like to be on my way somewhere, gra gra, hearing gra gra boom, you know? Or coming back playing that gra gra boom type of music, you know? That's a good feeling, nigga. That's
Bro, don't get me wrong. I listen to it too, yeah.
That's turning up the speed. That gets your adrenaline rushing. That gets your blood flowing. Like,
He's exactly saying the same
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. So, yeah, keep that music coming, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting violence. That's what I'm not gonna do. But at the same time, though, this is my culture. Because it's not just about the killing, though. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, since the beginning of the time, there have been wars. You heard? What's the difference between us publicizing our wars than Russia and
Ukraine?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I tell him, I swear to God, I tell him the same shit all the time, bro. I tell him it's fucked up and it really is sad what goes on in the hood, but I came to a point where I just believe it's basic human nature, you feel me? Like, you put anybody in a small space, that's what they're gonna do. And it's sad to say the hood is a small space. It's just a lot of bottled up feelings, you feel me? And that's how it come out. Same way humans know how to express themselves through war.
Since we getting a little deep, you know what I'm saying? Since forever, though, it been tribalism. You know what I mean? Battle between tribes and all that, because it's always territorial, or regardless, niggas need resources or shit like that. So you can't just blame us, because this is what we, you know what I'm saying, basically came up in.
This is what we adapted to.
You know what I'm saying? Especially, not to sound cliche or nothing, but we is products of our environment, because all I seen was this going on. I'm not gonna say I had to take this route, but without that guidance, without that sense, without even that conscience, I felt like that was the right route I had to take to survive out here, you heard? To be somebody, to establish myself out here, you heard? And I don't regret it.
So that's interesting. So serving 6 years, you don't regret it. Like you wouldn't do anything different.
Nah, I wouldn't. Because it all made me who I am.
Good for you, bro. Yeah,
You know?
I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying? And it sounds kind of corny because everybody gonna say that, but it's real shit though. Like, all your experiences just, you know what I'm saying, molded you to become, you know what I'm saying, stronger, and just to have that knowledge, you heard, and that wisdom. And that's power.
That definitely is. I ain't gonna lie. But even when Bugs was over here, shout out Bugs, he said the same shit. It's people in jail who can't accept what happened. You feel me? They can't accept the fact that they in there and that's why they come out dumb. It's when you have that self-acceptance is when you understand, yo, it was a reason I was put here, and you feel me? All I could do now that I got a chance to come back out is run it up.
That's right.
That's the only way.
That's what you better do. You better not be in there crying. You better not be in there getting high all fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You better not be in there just thinking, yo, listen, it's over. Moping and shit. Niggas ain't trying to hear that, bro. You got real killers, real gangster niggas in there, bro. Head high, nigga. Doing they fucking thing. Shout out to the real niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Funny that you said that. I feel like the term real nigga changed over the last couple of years. It's not valued as much anymore. Like, I was having a conversation with one of my mans the other day. I was like, yo, damn, like, it come like real niggas is an extinct species. Like, you barely see that shit nowadays. Cause me being a good nigga, not even saying a real nigga, cause real niggas don't say they real, but just me being a good stand-up guy, like, I feel like it always put me at a disadvantage against other people because the levels that they was willing to go, it fucked with me morally. And I feel like
You lost trust.
Yeah, it fucked me up because it made me not want to chill around people because I feel like people not like me. And if you capable of doing something I'm not, you got one up on me. And that's just how I think, you feel me? So being a real nigga, like, do you feel like that's a dying breed or you feel like that's always going to be a thing? Like,
I mean, of course, being a real nigga, that's a minority. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't real out here. It's hard to be a real nigga. Because real niggas go through too much, you heard?
Wait, so because all I ever hear about is loyalty. Like loyalty with,
I was going to say, define being a real nigga, bro.
and with the tribes and everything.
As far as being a real nigga, that's to everybody's own, you know what I'm saying, definition, because everybody got their own morals and principles and all that. For the most part, a real nigga to me is somebody that stand on their business, my nigga, on their word. Like, I'm saying, like, no matter who you is, bro, like, as long as you do what you got to do, take care of your business, you heard, stand on yourself, bro. You could be a real nigga, bro.
So, a question that Ross asked.
You don't even gotta be a street nigga to be a real nigga. Excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying, you could be white, you could be Asian, you could be you.
Nah, definitely. There's real niggas everywhere.
Gangster.
But a question Ross asked once, probably like one of our first interviews, one of our first couple of interviews. I don't know if you remember, but he asked, "Do you feel like the means justify the ends?" And this shit, like you feel
the end just
the end justify the means. Yeah, that's what he said. Do you feel like the end goal justifies everything you did before that, or you feel like
more regard?
Yeah, your moral regard.
Yeah, definitely, because as far as what you working towards and what you achieve in life, if I feel like, nigga, all my life I've been working towards 100 fucking million, nigga, and I achieved 100 fucking million by the time I'm 35, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done went through hell for this nigga, but I made it here, you heard?
Definitely.
Gangster. Even if I done been to jail 2-3 times, or I done got shot, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be easy to get to 100 fucking million. What you think, nigga? Especially, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got it.
Word.
Yeah, but I agree with that. Like if you're putting in the work and you're willing to sacrifice, but there's definitely like, so say you, because there's a lot of like, so similar to like the streets, like there's like CEOs out there that have 150 million, but they like fucked over a lot of people to get there. So I agree with what you're saying, but I also think like you can't like the end doesn't justify the means if it's at somebody else's expense. Like you can't fuck over a lot of people just to get that money or whatever. That's success.
I agree with that. But
a lot of
it depends on
don't.
your end. This is what I'm saying. Everybody end is not 150 million. People is not don't care about that. You heard?
Yeah.
Some people just want peace in their life. Some people's content with just they family in a nice little house or something. You heard?
Yeah.
So it's like, as far as me, I say 100 million because I'll be pretty good with 100 million at 35. You heard? Or so.
Yeah, I feel like anybody would.
You know
That's what you're supposed to
like,
go.
and I'm pretty sure I won't have to snake nobody. I'm not a snake. You know what I'm
And
saying?
so what?
But for whatever reasons, I do, you know what I'm saying, I have to get to that 100 million, nigga. That's because it is what it is.
So I was gonna ask, what is your end game? What's your goal that you would be content with for the rest of your life? Like, what do you want out of this life?
I guess it's too soon to ask that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, life is, we change every so, you know? So like right now, I could want 100 fucking million by 35 and feel like, yo, I'm good. I don't got to do nothing. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? I just hope to grow old, you know, with some money, so my kids can be good. Fuck money with some wealth, you heard? Generational wealth with a family or so, you know what I'm saying? And that I'm content with that, you heard? I don't give a fuck about design on my body all day and all that. You know what I mean? By the time I'm 40, nigga, I know I'm safe. I ain't got to worry about police on my ass. I ain't got to worry about niggas trying to kill me, you heard? I ain't got to worry about...
So, an interesting question. If you want to have kids, would you want them to go through the same experiences that you did?
Of course not. I feel like nobody would, you know, but I feel like whoever, you know, I breed with will raise our child under good circumstances, you know, under good conditions.
But they could be like a pussy though. If they don't have the same.
Just because you, know what I'm saying, raised around wealth, that don't mean you a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still, you know, have your heart. You gonna go through your struggles. You know what I'm saying? That makes you stronger.
It's wealthy killers.
You gotta look at motherfuckers like, not for nothing. A lot of these wealthy kids, you heard? I don't really like the name drop or nothing, but look at Diddy and them sons, you heard? Like, I'm pretty sure they not soft.
Yeah.
They wealthy. You know what I'm saying? They came from wealth, you heard?
But that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want my kids to go through what I went through, but I would want them to see where I came from. Like I'm the type of nigga that would bring my kids back to the hood. Just not on some stay here and chill, but it's like I want y'all to see it's a completely different life than what y'all grew up in. You feel me?
I
make
agree
them
to a certain
grateful.
extent.
Yeah.
Depending on what type of area you from, you know, type of.
I ain't go from if you from the boonies, don't bring them back to the boonies. But
Depending
like,
on, you know what I'm saying, what type of way you left your hood. Cause nigga, don't think.
oh
you,
yeah, that's another thing
yeah,
too.
don't think you left your hood doing bullshit. You about to just come stroll around with your daughter like, yeah, baby, daddy used to, them saying, sell drugs over here, or daddy used to, them saying, go to school over here.
And you did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
That's the reason why
Wait,
you
so
left.
are
Fuck
you
outta
so after like 6 years have passed, are you like good now? Like you like, or there's still people who would square up if they saw you, or
What you mean?
like I'm saying, so 6 years ago with your past and your affiliations or whatever, I'm sure you had to like look over your shoulder and you had to move, protect, and everything. Do you still have to now?
I mean, I'm good, you heard? So it's like, nigga, if a nigga got a problem with me, they come see me. I'm always on point. I'm Millie.
So you still have to
I'm
be
saying-
like that. Cause like
They
me,
said-
I
they
can
said-
drive
they
around
said,
and do whatever the
look.
fuck I want to do.
I ain't even gonna quote no religious, you know, literature right now, but basically, they said, nigga, guard your camel. If you Muslim, you probably know what that means, right? And that basically says like, God is with you. He gonna be with you. You heard? But at the end of the day, nigga, guard your camel. Nigga, you gotta, nigga, hold yourself down. You heard?
Yeah.
Hold yourself down. I mean, don't be thinking because the Lord, you know what I'm saying, that came through for you a couple times, you just gonna be outside living loose. Fuck out here, nigga. Motherfucker, do you?
Word. But for me, back
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah. No, go ahead.
I would say I fake want to touch back on the music tip now. So, how you feel about the sample beats now, man? I peep you ain't get on none. I mean, even before you was like you never got on none, you came back out. Your first song wasn't on one. So how you feel about them?
I like them. I just feel like, you know, kind of like for the younger niggas. Not even to make it seem like I'm an old nigga and nothing, bro. But I'm saying the niggas that's doing these beats, you got to think about these niggas in high school, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see a lot of older niggas doing this beat, but the majority of niggas that's really successful with these beats is these high school niggas, bro.
Word.
So I got my own lane anyway.
What do you like? Just what do you think of this drill scene? Like, it's pretty cool. I would think. I'm sure you know a lot of people that have popped off in the last few years who just like, because this whole scene is just going crazy right now. Brooklyn and then Bronx. But what do you think of the music in itself with the different beats and the different ad-libs and everything?
I mean, it's cool.
Is it for you? You think?
It is, because I grew up on it, bro. Like, not for nothing, drill culture, niggas came up on that. It just evolved.
I would say the music sounds different though.
It evolved. I
Like no one like
respect the
Pop
sound.
Smoke had been like, this is like an unheard of type of sound. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know, Pop Smoke created the sound.
Yeah.
He brought the sound. And a lot of this new drill shit, culture shit, was because a lot of Pop Smoke, you know, worked.
Mm-hmm.
From the beats, from his production and all that. All this UK
808s,
shit, all the
yeah.
UK beats and all that.
Fire.
We you think niggas started doing that?
But wait. But you weren't on UK beats before you were locked up.
I wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. So like, would you fuck with them now? You think like,
Yeah.
oh, you what?
Definitely. I like, I'm saying that's a good sound. And that's kind of like the sound of New York right now.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. New York definitely got their own trademark version of it, if you want to put it like that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
Yeah.
but I don't want to feel like I got to jump on that wave to feel relevant. You understand what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
got a big sound as well. I could create a sound. I'm bringing myself to the table and I'm a big speaker.
I feel like originality in music is real big. I mean, I feel like a lot of artists who made it to the top came out sounding different. And it was weird at first. A lot of people ain't fuck with them. And now look where they at now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's wrong to take inspiration, but to create your own sound, I feel like it's a completely different level of making music. Like right now, I'm still looking for my sound. I make music, and it's like, it's one of the hardest things to do. So do you feel like you at that point where you found your sound, or you still looking for it?
It's different because you could say you got your sound until you actually record and dropping music,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Because you want to know what sound to stick with. I feel like I got my own sound because I don't sound like nobody. You know, I'm not using niggas' production. You know what I'm saying, but I know for the most part, what I do sound like is real nigga shit.
So that's who's gonna feel the music the most.
Yeah.
I mean, you plan on going more mainstream because, like I was talking about off air, you feel me? You around people like Eli Frost and shit like that. And them personally, to me, that little group, what I could honestly say, why I tell my hat to them, it's because their music was drill, and then it came to a mainstream point. Like they started making love songs, feel good music, changing up everything. Like, do you want to be that versatile, or you want to stick to what you got going on now?
I mean, I'm good. Like, as of right now, I'm an underground artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna flood that. If mainstream decide to work, then it'll lead to that. But right now, I'm gonna kill underground because that's where the hardcore fan base is at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
That's where that cult following start at.
Yeah.
And once they start up, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
And
They
I
gonna
understand
drag
that,
you.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Most of my fans is people that, you know what I'm saying, it's from the streets, bro. Niggas that know what's going on. Brooklyn got a spotlight right now, so, you know what I'm saying, y'all niggas could really get in tune. Like, we somebody's from where I'm from, you heard?
Well, so Kwame was explaining to me, he's like, so before you're locked up, like cause he wanted to really interview you because I know it's your first interview and everything, and you're just getting released. But before you got locked up, you were kind of a big name, big deal in Brooklyn or whatever. Um, I don't think a lot of these young guys who are 16, 17, like the high schoolers who kind of like driving the culture, I feel, in terms of the music, I feel like a lot of them don't know your story, aren't familiar with who you are at like 6 years later.
Yeah.
So, um, do you think that is like, what do you think about that? Do you think like maybe you're not as lit as you once were, obviously 6 years later? And if like if the youngins is what you're trying to go after, that culture.
I mean, of course, it's a generational gap. You know what I mean? You got 2, 3 generations younger than me right now. And they doing their thing. I remember what it was like to be that age. Motherfuckers arrogant. Because they trying to, you know what I'm saying, worry about no older nigga that just came. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a real nigga, you heard? So it's like, niggas gonna tap in, because this what happened, you heard? I'm the aftermath of what happened. I'm drill rap aftermath, you heard? When you stand on business, you do your time, you come home, this what it is, you heard? And I don't try to cater to them. I just feel like they can relate. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not no fucking old head, you heard? I'm one of the niggas on them blocks that's gonna make sure them little niggas go, you heard?
Right.
So it's like, I mean, that's about it.
Yeah.
So I seen that video you dropped when you came back, right? That first video you dropped when you was like, yo, you aiming for the top. And what you mean by that? Like, you trying to take the top spot in this whole rap shit? Like, where you aiming? Like, where is the limit for you at this point?
I mean, ain't no limits. Really, because it's like, I see how far this shit could go. And if I know if I could see it, I could go so much further.
Definitely.
So it's like, why not? They gave me the lane. I ain't gonna fumble, boy, you heard? I ain't going, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a brick, boy, you heard? Really. I'm gonna take it. I just got back. I'm working. I'm gonna keep dropping. Just, you know what I'm saying? Tune in, keep watching. I'm gonna see what's really what with me.
Are there any New York artists that you were surprised to see blow up in the last few years that you were familiar with?
Surprise. I won't really say surprise. But it was like astonishing to see a lot of niggas gain as much success as they did. Because I do remember like them times when we started doing them shits, nobody was really big like Pop Smoke and 5-Yo and even, you know what I'm saying, a lot of dudes like that, man. And it's like, I tell my hat to niggas because it's like, yo, bro, like, I remember what it was like, you know what I'm saying, on starting off on YouTube, bro. Even when niggas shits was not doing numbers.
Yeah.
Even when niggas shits was dirt, niggas used to just, you know what I'm saying, share they shit, overlook they shit. Now look at niggas. So.
I don't know. I feel like that always separated you, though. Like, me knowing you personally, you always had an algorithm. Like, I remember when you dropped one of your, I forgot the last track you dropped before you got locked, the single you did right after 600 on Attack.
I did.
It's Get Back or some shit like that, right?
No. I did Hitters after that. That did all right. I did After Hitters,
What was after this?
I did, but I think I did One Up. Yeah,
Boom, it was One Up.
yeah.
I remember you was getting tight because you was like, somebody keep posting your shit on SoundCloud. And you wanted the views to go up on YouTube. I remember we was in the crib and he was getting pissed off. Like, somebody keep posting my shit. But it's like, I feel like even since then, like, you had an algorithm. You stood out from a lot of people because you knew where the money was at. You get what I'm saying?
Even at that point, I didn't even really know how far that shit could go, bro. That was just something I knew I was, able to do. I'm gifted. I could throw words around and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was giving them shits a shot back then. They was giving me a little bit of dollars, giving me a little bit of pussy and all that. But I'm saying I had really real life issues, nigga. I was real life problems, nigga. That shit catch up with you, nigga. I don't think you just gonna be rapping and you still in the trenches, nigga. At that time, I was a teenager, nigga. So it wasn't really too far. I could have went from that. I got snapped. You know what I'm saying? Served my time. And now I'm still dealing with issues, but nigga, I'm standing on business.
Mm-hmm. So, how you feel about the TikTok culture right now? Like,
that shit is cute, but that shit is like for the kids to me, bro. But not even the kids. I'm not even gonna downgrade it and throw that shit like that. Me per se, I don't do it because I'm not really too fond of really, broadcasting myself on the internet like that. I will have to do it because I'm an artist.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't have to. I don't have to do a TikTok video though. I don't have to.
Yeah, no, you don't. But like, all I know is in the last year, especially with hip hop, like every artist that's blown up, it has been off of TikTok. Even the drill guys.
I guess I gotta get a little bit more familiar with.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do a video, if one of your songs hit TikTok, it's crazy. It goes viral on TikTok. Yo, bro, that is a lot of people take it out the hood, and it's sad.
I'm not really too familiar with it. I just know everybody that got TikTok is people with kids or kids. You know what I'm saying? None of my niggas got TikTok.
But the thing is,
they ain't got no kids.
I feel like TikTok is like, remember Vine back in the days?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's a dying wave. Like, you got to catch it while it's still relevant. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because social media platforms is kind of weird. Like, the Instagrams, Facebooks, and Twitters is like eternal, bro. Everybody else going to want that. But TikTok and shit, I feel like they just waiting for the next big thing to take over what TikTok is now. You get what I'm saying?
And a lot of motherfuckers is, taking advantage of TikTok. That's why I salute it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what too much of the content is on that app. I don't have that app. I might see it on Instagram or something, but what I do usually see from TikTok is motherfuckers dancing, motherfuckers reenacting shit.
I'm not gonna lie, down on TikTok. And I have TikTok. I don't watch no dance videos, none of that. But I go to TikTok for the dumbest shit, like spots. I want to go out to eat and shit. Hood niggas not on TikTok looking for spots. You not on TikTok looking for spots. I'll be in them spots chilling, hoodie off, mask off, cooling. Because hood niggas not in there.
I don't even know what's going on TikTok
but this is what I'm trying to show you. TikTok is so much broader than just let's get light.
Yeah.
That shit really is the best way to get, bro. It's people that have business meetings off of TikTok like, oh, this is how I did this and this today. You feel me? TikTok is basically 15 seconds of somebody showing you how to get something done or where to go. I feel like TikTok is actually a better tool. But I feel like even the internet is a better tool nowadays than it was back then because now people know how to use it better. Now people know how to use it to what they want, how they want to go about what they doing. You feel me? And we was talking about it off air. It's a lot of scammers on the internet, which is sad. That's fucked up right now. I mean, I don't know why they doing that. We don't support the scammers. But basically, like, I feel like the internet gave people so much opportunity. So, like how you said, you missed a lot of waves. The best wave to take advantage of right now is the internet.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
I see. So I might be just caught up in my ways. I don't know, because I'm just getting back. I might just be a little traditional.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not too fond of really dancing on the camera and all that. Even if I'm doing reenactment and all that, I might talk my shit and all that, but you know what I'm saying, I don't be doing that.
And you don't even strike me as the person to go on TikTok and make content, even if it's not dancing and shit. Like, it's just, I don't think it's for everybody. I think you could definitely benefit from TikTok without you having to directly post the videos.
Yeah, yo, bro.
It's just good to learn what people are fucking with right now. It's just good to kind of learn the music that's hot right now, what different ways that you might be able to use it to your advantage, and that's a big benefit. I barely use it as well.
I was gonna say, and then you gotta figure out how you want to tackle TikTok. Like Otherside, I feel like I'd be the type of nigga that just pay kids to make videos to my songs, and that'd be on my TikTok
All
content.
the labels do that.
Yeah, like it'd just be TikTok kids on my page dancing on my music. You feel me? It's a way to promote yourself the right way. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's a little nigga making a dance and you think the dance is stupid.
Yeah, that's a different platform. I understand.
Take off on your TikTok.
Yeah.
Now look, boom, you got a multi-million-dollar deal off a fucking dance.
Really, what did a nigga like me supposed to do on TikTok, man?
Bro, true words.
Yeah.
But
I would just have my music. Somebody could dub my music over they shit. You heard? Like,
that's what we saying.
yeah, do a little music video or something.
Exactly.
I'm saying that's it for the most part. We ain't gonna be in my video.
No,
That's
and
it.
honestly, as far as I'm aware, like none of these rappers are doing that. Like these drill artists, I don't think any of them are actually on TikTok. Maybe like Ron
they
Suno
doing
or some
previews
shit.
and shit though.
That's Triller.
Yeah, like the Trillers and shit.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. But
Yeah, Trillers is it's a little wavy if you know how to do it.
yeah.
I feel like if you just stand in front of the camera,
Everybody
just
trying to
throwing signs
abuse
down,
that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm
Stupid.
saying? Everybody just using the same sample beats,
Yeah,
making a Triller, dropping nigga set,
yeah, that's all
You
niggas
heard?
doing, dropping sets with that little tight ass ski mask on, getting me
shit
tight,
like that. You heard?
tight ass, stupid ass ski.
Wait, what do you think's more important as an artist? The music or the marketing? And the brand and being lit in the streets and all that stuff.
The marketing. I mean, of course, it's fundamental to this shit because it's like, it's a lot of, aspects of this shit motherfuckers don't even know about. Like, you could be gifted. You know what I'm saying? You could have the material and all that. But if you don't have that ambition or that will to sell that music, bro, you got to really, live this shit. This shit ain't just, everybody not fortunate enough to just throw a single on YouTube or SoundCloud and, become an overnight success.
Word.
So you got to really put in groundwork, bro. You got to really make these connections, bro. And that's all that is marketing and promotion as well. You got to spend this money and all that, bro, to get this, you know what I'm saying, your content out. Just to get it to a broader audience, just to get it across all types of, you know what I'm saying, places.
Me and him dropped the track recently. We just like realized the importance of promotion. Like, bro, that shit is literally like 80% of this shit.
Gangster, that's what I'm saying. I'm experiencing the same thing as well right now, so just dealing with that, I understand how much more it takes into releasing. You know?
Definitely.
It's true. It's kind of like I think I'm slowly learning a lot more of it is the marketing than the music. Because there could be, you could have 10 great songs out on Spotify and like everyone has the ability to see them, but unless people don't see them, they'll just never get lit. And you kind of have to do something for the rest of the world to hear your music.
Really?
Also, I feel like when you act the part and you look the part, you're so much like the listeners are so much more inclined to like the music. Like at first, I didn't love K Flock. I wasn't wowed by his voice or anything, but now like I love him. I bump him all the time. And I'm wondering how much, because the music hasn't changed. I think just my perception of him, and he's gotten more lit, and just reading in about him, me being more curious about him. I think that's really what like piqued my interest with him as an artist.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers grow on you. You know what I'm saying? Even from Pop Smoke.
I was about to say,
like,
Pop grew on me too.
That was like an unfamiliar sound. So we not, when something is unfamiliar to us, we tend not to lean towards it sometimes. Because it's like, I don't do shit like that. I don't sound like that. So it's like, I don't care about that shit. Until you hear it a few times and it's like, yo, hold on. That shit sound kind of dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when you start to, you know what I'm saying, actually see the individual. That's the importance of visuals. You know what I'm saying? Just to see. It's like, oh, all right. Son talking that shit. You heard he out there with his niggas and all that. You heard they looking like son. You heard they doing their thing. Then now it get deep in there. Now you start hearing niggas real history in the streets and all that. Like, all right, them niggas over there. Them niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying, them niggas ain't no game over there, boy.
Yeah.
And now it's a newfound level of respect because it's like, all right, we from the trenches, nigga, you heard? So we know what's what. We know if there ain't no faking over there, we told our hat over there, you heard? Really.
So, this is a question I feel like I never asked. But like, being that this is one of your first interviews, if not your first, how important you feel like it is from now on to start doing more interviews and stuff like that so people get to know you as an artist?
That's a good question because it definitely is important for me, just to get my point across from my point of view in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Word. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody just think what they want of me. Like, you could come and view me on YouTube or something and see what's what. You know what I'm saying? This might be the most niggas motherfucker hear me speak.
For real. That ass.
It's interesting as an artist, like, you don't want to give up too much about yourself, because I think part of the magic of it
mystery?
is the mystery, yeah. But
Yeah.
also, you kind of, the artists, they're attached to you. Like, the music's great, but they really are attached to you. I guess your lyrics as well, but they feel like a part of the artist. So I think they also want to understand their mind, and that's the beauty of sharing yourself with the internet.
I
So-
feel like you could definitely, love the music a lot more once you comfortable knowing that the artist is actually who he says he is.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Right.
could never really know that. But for the most part, in the public eye, you heard, he's who he say he is.
Well, that's
you
what
heard?
happened to like 6ix9ine, because I still don't know if he was doing shit or if he was or if he wasn't, but at least he convinced everybody. So whether people want to admit it or not, like, there was a time when everybody really fucked with him and his music, because whether it was true or not, he had everybody convinced that what he was talking about, he was actually doing.
I mean, as far as motherfuckers like me, I wasn't convinced, not one bit.
No, I don't believe. Well, everybody's.
We're not gonna
Nah.
make this like the Rowdy interview, please.
No, we not. But let's just say this one thing. For like the first couple of months he was out, you ain't say, nah, I kind of fuck with this Rainbow.
Gangsta, I was up north for this, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm hearing something on the radio before I even know he's from the town. All right, the song doing numbers, you heard. It's okay. Robbing nigga shit, shooting nigga shit, okay.
Yeah.
Then they tell me, your boy from the town.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what? Where you from in the town? Niggas
Really?
don't know.
All right, once niggas don't know, it's like, yeah, this nigga bullshit.
It's something like, so niggas don't know how old son is, you heard? Son around my age. So I'm like, what? Well, he jogging. All right, he homie, okay, cool, whatever the case may be. All right, but where he from though? Nobody don't know where he from.
Yeah, and he just kind of popped out of nowhere with
You know
his
what I'm saying?
hair
Like,
and
we
the
really from the
tattoos.
streets, bro. Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
would know him.
I've been around through hoes. You in my generation, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done made my rounds, bro. Like, if you was really if you was somebody out here on these blocks, bro, niggas would have knew about you or your niggas out here, you heard?
Definitely.
I ain't know about you or your niggas out here, bro.
Definitely.
So nobody I was with knew about you or your niggas, you heard? Before you became a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I never really took into it. And plus, it's like that wasn't just his image alone. That wasn't the culture for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was strange to me. Yeah, like
all
that's
that.
not, we don't do that where I'm from, bro. Like, I was up north watching that shit on TMZ and shit like that. Like, yo, I'd have never thought that nigga was from Brooklyn, bro.
Right.
Like, gangster. Like, I'd have thought that nigga was from LA or something. He looked like a cholo to me, bro. Like, with all the tats and all that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, gangster, I don't.
He said he looked
That
like a
night.
cholo.
I was not.
hate
I was
this
not
nigga.
convinced, not one bit, bro. That's why when I knew he told, like I said, not even say make this like Rowdy interview or nothing. Niggas was able to predict he was gonna tell, bro.
Nah, you're right.
Like, that nigga ain't no thug, bro. You know who you know that nigga shot, bro. Talking all the Z on some rob niggas, shoot a nigga shit. You know? Like,
yeah.
what you and your niggas on out here, boy? Like, we from the block for real. Like, we really stamped this shit on the block, bro. So it's like certain hoods is stamped. You mentioned certain hoods, it's like, all right. You hear certain names, it's all right. You was nowhere even close to that.
I feel like the convincing part was the people that was around him because they was actually on
Niggas
that.
wasn't convinced. Niggas just wanted the motherfucking bag and we came with it. Like, niggas don't
Right.
care you not a gangster, bro. We'll let you talk about being a gangster, you heard?
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Make sure niggas is good, nigga.
Yeah.
You're right. At that point, you're absolutely right.
Okay. I don't know how we got there, but to wrap it up, tell the fans, the viewers, you're back. What you got planned forward? If you got any new songs coming out or
Or if you
music
dropped
videos or
anything recently, yeah.
Okay, most
Also,
definitely.
shout out your socials, your IG, all that stuff. That TikTok when you make it.
Yeah, most definitely. On every platform you heard Young Garvo, YOUNG GODVO. I just dropped a visual a couple weeks, probably like a week ago. Big Dog, you heard Young Garvo, Big Dog on YouTube. That's on SoundCloud as well. I'm saying my Instagram, I got content on there. You can come follow me on Instagram, follow me on SoundCloud. I'm working. I'm saying I got 2 singles out right now. That's about it. You're gonna see me in a few. And I'm gonna be running it up out here. Shout out all my niggas though. Most importantly, you heard. Shout out Big LB, you heard. Shout out the guys that fuck with us. Fuck the other side. Free my niggas. If I ain't say that enough, you heard.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that. If one more thing I wanted to add, any advice you have to anybody who incarcerated who might see this, hear about this, because you know they got more access to the outside world
Yeah,
nowadays.
most definitely, bro. I'm back. I told y'all niggas I was gonna do something with this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to come holler at me, gangster, you heard? So I made my rounds. I came through. You know what I'm saying, just to shout the people out. Free all them boys. When y'all boys get back, just know this is life for you, bro. You can do anything you want to do out here, bro. Like, anybody that's watching this that was locked up with me, they know I used to talk about shit like this, bro. I'm about to come home, bro, and get to this music, bro, and I have to talk to these people, you know what I'm saying? I used to prep for these moments. So that's why I was like, you know, it's kind of crazy that I'm actually here, but this how possible shit is.
Word. Speak that shit into existence.
Gangster.
I mean, Otherside is here. Nice having you, bro. Definitely got to do this again.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate y'all having me, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You know, one more time, get with me, Young God Vo. On YouTube,
Young God Vo, Young God Ivo.
Young God Vo.
All right, bet. That was Ivo.
Yeah.
Something like that. Young God Vo, thank you for coming on, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Otherside, bro.
Let's go.